It's another day and I want to show you this while I'm here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? This is a place where I first had the conversation with the medium that I was teaching, which is basically the start of my spiritual awakening. And we drove around the corner, so this corner here, which I'm just going to go to. And we came around the corner and we were met with this scene, except it was between Christmas and New Year, and the whole lake was covered in mist. And we discussed it, and I mentioned it might be haunted. It is actually haunted around here. There is a grey lady. And we basically got into the subject of, do you believe in that kind of thing? And I said, well, I believe there's something else. And she told me she was a medium, which I didn't know before. And the whole conversation started my spiritual awakening. She told me that you're going to be a medium too, and you're going to do all this. And because I'm a bloke, or, you know, working class bloke brought up in council estate. Why would I want to be a medium? But she was proved right in the end. Okay. Developing medium and done a lot of spiritual things and dipped my toes in lots of spiritual stuff. But the reason I'm bringing you here was because this is the way that spirit work. They work in a far higher intelligence than we can ever imagine. Years later, I was teaching another girl to drive who didn't know that I was spiritual in any way. So she didn't know me. I hardly knew her. We'd done a few lessons and we drove around this corner. She was driving, and as we drove around the corner, we came round to this view, this very same spot where the first conversation started years earlier, and she turned around to me and looked me in the eye and said, do you believe in ghosts? You can imagine, can't you? And normally I'd have sort of dropped everything, and the first time it happened I did drop everything, and we had the conversation that started off the sort of spiritual awakening, which apparently was necessary. This second time when it happened, I just smiled at her because I knew that this wasn't her asking the question. Somewhere in spirit world there was a spirit making her ask the, or inviting her to ask the question, and of course we had a conversation about it. That's how things work. It's crazy on exactly the same spot. Okay, so all these things working behind the scenes, we never know that they're happening, but they're all working for us. I'll just show you that little view again. Can't be many better places to spiritually awaken, can there?